Ladies and gentlemen, it is on behalf of your marketing agents, Georgie Bates and Chris Nichols, that I welcome you. Thank you so much for coming out for today's auction. Clarence White is my name. It is a great pleasure to be here today on behalf of the Cunningham's team and, of course, our vendors here this morning. Now, well, it's 501 Parkview Road, outstanding contemporary modern apartment with beautiful appointments throughout that we offer for your competition here this morning. 3 bedrooms of accommodation. Gee, hasn't it been tastefully put together? The bathrooms are so stylish, the kitchen's beautifully done. All of the contemporizations have been done with style and taste. It's got that lovely style throughout the home. As you ascend the stairs and you stand into that palatial master suite, how good is the view? You're going to get up in the morning, walk straight out onto that balcony and stare out to the harbour. Absolutely stunning, that gorgeous ensuite. So there's a lot of living to like here, guys. A lot of storage space in terms of cupboarding and wardrobing throughout the home. Parking, importantly, of course, is included in the amalgam. You've got multiple outdoor terrace spaces, and locational excellence is what we offer here today as well. A short strike back up the hill, you're in the local precinct here in Balgowlah and Fairlight. You've got your Stockland, you've got your local cafes dotted around. You can literally roll down the hill on a skateboard if you like down to the main precinct into Manly itself. You've got all of your nightlife, your day life, the beach, the ferry, all that's available to you there. So close and literally at your fingertips here. Outstanding opportunity, guys. I'm going to pass it out to you for an opening bid. Who would like to start me away? I'm in your hands to go. Who fires the first shot this morning? Where do we see it? Your time, your turn, your cue, your moment. You've come, you've registered. I see cards in the room, a number of them. Silence, of course, is not a strategy for success on auction day, is it? Perhaps something in those high ones to start me away, guys. You tell me what it needs to be to start me away. Doesn't have to be your best bid. 1-8. Sir, we appreciate your no-nonsense start at $1,800,000 kicks the ball into play, and of course that underlines it for all our other registered parties here today. At $1,800,000, all of the opportunity sits there. Who's got perhaps 1.85 to spend on it from there, guys, if you will? But at $1,800,000, a bit of 1.8, call it back at 185 now to enter the fray and open your account. As I said, silence not going to help you today. You do need to get those cards in the air if you'd like to own. It is an occupational hazard on auction day. At $1,800,000 the call. It doesn't magically slip into your pocket without taking any action. At $1,800,000 the bid. At 1-8 the bid and 1-8 the opportunity. And all of that opportunity sits there with our highest bidder. At $1,800,000. Call it 185 to jump in, guys. There's cards here, there's cards here, there's a card there, there's cards everywhere, guys. You need to use them. At $1,800,000, do we bring you in at 185? Should be no justification for hesitation at this kind of price point, I would not have thought. At $1,800,000 is the money. Well, boys, we won't delay. We'll simply call it away. For the first time offering it now, at $1,800,000 only. Second time I call it through at $1,800,000, and surely you don't miss it at this level. Gee, it'd be a good day for you, sir, if nobody else bid, wouldn't it? At $1,800,000. 185. 185, welcome in, sir. I got it here first, sir, but you can be next if you like. At $1,850, I took it there, number 5. And sir, would you like to be 1.9 by any chance? At $1,850,000, or do we take it back at 1.9? It's good to see you got some company, sir. It's no fun playing alone, is it? At $1,850 is there. Do we call it back at 1.9 on the response and on the retort, if you will, sir? But $1,850,000, a bit of 1.85. Call it back at 1.9 now, if you will. So you have the opportunity to jump in next, if you like. You don't need to wait for those 3 calls, by the way, guys. You can just bid. Some people like the sound of them, and that's okay. At $1,850 is the money. Who calls at 1.9 on the response now, guys, and on the charge? Surely at this level, easy bidding, easy buying for all of what's around you. Have a look around, guys. Very stylishly presented apartment at $1,850,000. Spectacular views from that upper level at 1850. Guys, we call it again, once, at $1,850. Surely didn't come for just that one bid today, sir. I wouldn't have thought so. 1.9, could we say? 1.9, good, at $1,900,000 as we gradually warm to the task at $1,900,000.
Come on, everybody.
Yes, Georgie's getting her steps up, trying to pep you all up at $1,900,000. Need to take action, as I said. So 1.9's against you now, 1.95. Perhaps do we call it to put you back in pole position now if we could, but at $1,900,000's here at 1.9 the bid and 1.9 the opportunity, 1.95. Got you there at 1.95. I read nods at $1,950,000 and perhaps 2 beckons this time, sir, if you will. But at $1,950,000, a bit of 1.95. Do we call it 2 on the response and really lay the gauntlet down to your competitors now, sir, if you will? Hello, sir. 2, is it? Welcome in. Good to see you. We got it in this time. Magic number 7, just emerging out of the kitchen there at $2 million, neat and even. And around the corner we go at 2 the bid and 2 the call. What's your response? What's your retort, sir? At $2 million neat and even, a new face in the race, a fresh contender there. He's cooling off by the fridge at $2 million, but he's in front. And it's a great place to be. At 2's the bid and 2's the call. What would you like to do, guys? In the centre, it's against you both now. At $2 million. In the kitchen, holds it. At 2 the bid and 2 the call. Do we call it 2 and 50? Or is there a neat 25 if it helps you? 25, sir, or 50? Which did you want? 25, okay. Got him there at 2 and 25 at 2025. He's thinking a year ahead at 2025. Do we call it 2050 on the charge and on the response, sir, if you like? But at 2 million and 20.
30.
Ooh, 30 on top, or 2 million and 30? Could we go stronger, sir? I'm reluctant to get, okay, puts you in front, doesn't it? It's only a small step now, but at $2,030,000. So perhaps you'll come back at $2,050,000, a stronger step then, at 2030. Let's not get bogged down into the small increments at this stage. At $2,030,000 the money at 2030, but it brought you back in, didn't it, sir? And that's the main thing. At $2,030,000, 2 and 50, perhaps we step forward together this time, sir. 2 and 50 got you there. At 2050, at 2050's the money. So how are we travelling in the fridge there? You haven't cooled off in the freezer, have you? At $2,050,000. Don't go icy on me. At 2050's the money. In the centre now, call it $2,075,000 would be a great move from here if you could. But at $2,050,000, is there a further play for you, sir? At 2050, it's by the door. At $2,050,000. Once we call it away. At $2,050,000, quickly. 55, back in front, just chipping away at it. So 75, let's call it. Put some distance between yourself and your competitor. It's a better strategy at 2055. It's easy to go 5, isn't it? At 2,055, but that's the problem with the small increments. At 2,055, do we call it 2 and 75? A good strong play for the keys. Send the right signal if you will. But at 2 and 55, at 2055, what would you like to do? It is against you now at $2,055,000. So suggesting you think about something stronger. It's a better strategy on auction day. They end up being economically efficient bids when you deter your competitors. At 2055, what would you like to do, sir? Against you now, 2 and 75, could we say? At 2055, got you there at $2,075,000 at 2075. And is it another small step, or do we go a little bit stronger this time? So I'm happy to take them from you, just trying to give you a few tips to help you towards home ownership at $2,075,000 the money. Here in the centre there, by the door, how's my fridge man going at $2,075,000? Are you still with me, sir? At $2,075,000. Again, we call it away once. At $2,075,000. Offered through for the second time at $2,075,000. Is there a better bid? Quickly.
85.
Hello, sir. Just on the card each time, you wouldn't mind. I heard the voice. It's like the voice of God from heaven, just coming through the room. $2,085,000 got you there. 2.1 this time, perhaps, sir. There might be a logical retort. I would have thought at $2,085,000 the call. Do we call it 2.1? Sir, people often set limits at round numbers. It is great to be at them first. You really test them out then, don't you? At $2,085,000, it makes sense. It's just human behaviour. At 285, do we call it 2.1 on the charge and on the response to put you back in front? At 2 and 85, you play from that perilous position in second place right now, sir. Not the place to play on auction day. At $2,085,000 again for the primary time. At 2085. Secondary opportunity now at $2,085,000. What would you like to do, sir? 2.1 for the 90 at $2,090,000, and we can see your card, sir. So at $2,090,000, thank you. At 209, we're doing all the right things. At $2,090,000, sir. 2.1 is it on the response now? 2.1. No hesitation. You can take great confidence from the lack of hesitation of your competitors, sir. That's the sound of the market validating the price. At $2.1 million back in front on the left-hand side now. At 2.1. What would you like to do? What's the next manoeuvre this time, sir? At 2.1. Was that his budget? I don't know. At $2,100,000. Do we say 1, 10 or 15? What would you like? At $2,000,001. Is against you now at 2.1 the money. Left-hand side holds it again. By the fridge back in front. At $2,100,000. Again for the first time. At $2,100,000. 10 more, sir? 10 more, a 2, 1 and 10, a 2, 1, 10. And do we say 20 this time on the immediate retort? So that's swift retort. It's always the best retort. At 2,110,000, a bit of 2.11. We call it back perhaps at 2, 1 and 20 if you will. But at 2, 1, 1, I'm a bit away now. It's by the door there, Georgie, at 2, 1 and 10. At 2,110. Number 5 holds it at 2, 1 and 10. What would you like to do, sir? At 2,110,000. Haven't forgotten about you, sir, if you're still with me. At 2,110. Again for the first chance at $2,110,000. What would you like to do? Twice at $2,110. Quickly, is there a better bid? For the third and final time, 20. Like I said, sir, you don't have to wait for those three calls. I'll go straight to it. But you just like the sound of it. I know, that's okay. At 2-1-20. Sir, 130, do we go straight back this time? Saw the hesitation there, could be a good sign for you. At 2,120.30, do we say, on the immediate charge? At 2-1-20 is against you now. Important decisions at $2,120,000. First call. 25 at 2-1-25 at 2 1/8 of a million at 2-1-25 for the factions who like fractions at 2,125 the money at 2-1-25 the call. So your response, first call now at 2-1-25, yes? 30, got you there at 2-1 and 30. 35 or 40, Sue, what would you like at 2-1 and 30s against you now at 2-1-30? What about a strong play at 150? That might be a good strategic move at this stage. Like I said, sometimes that stronger bid deters your competitors, it saves you money in the longer run. At $2,130,000, what would you like to do? Once called, 2-1-30. Twice offered at $2,130,000. 140, better, sir. First call at $2,140,000. Twice offered now at 2-1-40. Third and final time at $2,140,000, sir. 150. Could we put you in front? 10 more at 2-1-40. It's against you at 2-1-40. Third and final time.
150.
150. Welcome in, sir. You've been biding your time over there by the couch, haven't you, sir? Already enjoying that relaxed beaches lifestyle, aren't you? At $2,150,000. Well, a new face in the race at 2-1-50. Sir, what do we do? At 2-1-50. It's here on the right-hand side now at 2-1-50. A fresh contender, somebody else to deal with at $2,150,000. Do we deal with it swiftly at 160? At 2-1-50. There's no way she's taking it back from you, sir. People often change their minds. You never know. At 2,150. It's here on the right-hand side. 160. What would you like to do? At 2-1-50.
160.
160. Oh, another late entrant here at 160. Okay, all right. Seems like the people waiting in the wings are all on the right hand side at 160. We go 170 now. At 160's there at 2-1-60 the money. Right hand side holds it. Surely didn't come for just that one bid today, guys. I rarely see that at 2-1-60. What would you like to do? It's against you as well, sir, at 2-1-60. Here on the right hand side. Surely doesn't follow up with just that one bid. Once called at $2,160,000. Twice offered at 2-1-60. What would you like to do? For the third and final time at $2,160,000. 10 more? 65. Just on the card each time, so they had a few numbers. So we'll just get those and do the right thing. 65. 70 straight back. Again, no hesitation at 2-1-70. 75, do we say this time? At 2-1-70. Shook your head before and then gave you more money. So I'll keep asking the question. I hope you don't mind. At 2-1-70. How are we going? So having good thinking about it there. At 2-1-70's here. What would you like to do? Are you still with me at this level? At 2-1-70. Again once at $2,170,000. Twice the opportunity at 2-1-70. For the third and final time, gavel's up at 2-1-70. What would you like to do, sir? Still with me? You sure? 5 more? You want to test it out? Got your best? How about you, sir? Got me started? 2-1-70. Guys, are you sure? Absolutely sure? How's my fridge man, sir? You going to warm back up for me?
I'm done.
You're done? Okay. I'll defer to Georgie and Chris for some instructions then. Okay, no worries. Guys, to make it clear, I'm going to call it 3 more times and 3 more times only, and I'm going to sell it, okay? At $2,170,000. 3 chances only to beat me, but you still have your destiny in your own hands. At $2,170,000. Take a look around for the stylish presentation, for that gorgeous view from the master suite up there. At 2-1-70, we sell it through. First, second, third and final time at $2,170,000. Now, so you're not giving me a lot. You'd be a very good poker player. 2-1-70. Have I got your best? You sure? Happy? Done. We sell it. First, second, third, final. It goes. It goes. It's sold. Congratulations, Lord Board.